What's up, everybody? Today, I wanted to kind of talk about something that I found that is sort of a common theme, and that is three things that motivate people to go ahead and study and prepare for an exam. Now, of course, over at the emsformula.com, you can get all these videos and ways to go ahead and prepare and study for exams at the same time increasing your knowledge, moving that knowledge needle, which is super important for us as EMS professionals. But I want to talk about three ways today to do that. All right, to motivate you and things that I see tend to motivate people more. Take it off the butt and start to study and to review. One of those ways is the logical way, right? You know it. You know you got to study. You know you got to prepare. It's an assigned test coming up, maybe a final coming up, right? You have to do the study to prepare for that. So it's logical. I got to do it. I can't put it off. It must be done. There's no two ways around it, right? That's one way that people are motivated to go ahead and crack open that book, that study guide, that resource, those practice exams, whatever it is, to go ahead and start studying. Now, the other thing is the emotional way. Be sure, guys, also, real quick, punch, mash, hit, pound, whatever, that like button. Let me know that you're watching, you're engaging. I really appreciate it. And it helps this stupid algorithm that Facebook and the YouTubes have and helps keep us in the top of the feed for people that missed a live session. Now, back to the stuff. Emotional way. Now, this, of course, is everyone's favorite way because this is what you like to study, right? It's the stuff that's easy, the stuff that's sexy. What's the sexy thing about this topic that I want to look at, right? What is the popular thing that all the cool kids on the block are using to study, right? So that's another way to go ahead and motivate yourself to study. Believe it or not, while it's an emotional way, and while it's a way for you to increase your knowledge and prepare for exams, people tend to also get a benefit from studying the stuff that they like, right? They get a benefit from that because it ties into the logical need to study because you know you've got to, and it also ties into the dimensional way. So we got logical, you know you got to do it, no two ways around it. You've got your emotional way, it's what you like to study, it's the fun stuff. Maybe it's EKGs, maybe it's trauma, maybe it's the childbirth, right? Whatever your favorite thing is, what you like to look at. A lot of times I will say that the emotional way also tends to be the stuff that you are comfortable with already, that you already know a substantial amount of that topic. So you're kind of just reinforcing what you already know. But that's another way that motivates people to study as well, right? I love studying about EKGs. Let me go get the EKG book. I'm gonna really delve in and get to know that QRS complex a little bit better today, right? So that's another way, again, emotional way that's fun, you enjoy it. The last way, guys, is the dimensional way. People hear the word dimensional, they're thinking boring, which I can understand, but the dimensional way is when you're thinking of stuff that is sort of in the future, right? Maybe you think about getting that new job, right? You're going to pass this test. You're going to go from EMT to paramedic. You're going to pass. You're going to get that new job, right? Or maybe you're going from EMT to EMT, but you're going to another agency. They have exams that you got to pass. You're studying because you know you got to do that, right? Ties in a little bit to the logical way, right? Passing the NREMT, another dimensional way. In your mind, you're thinking, I am motivated to study because I want to pass that freaking NREMT exam, whether it's the EMT level or paramedic level, right? The last thing, dimensional two, which is also similar, is you want to pass a course. Let's say you're taking a class. Maybe you're going to critical care. Maybe you're going to be trying to get a critical care, certification. Maybe you're trying to get ACLS, or maybe it's a trauma certification, or it's a flight medic thing, right? Depending upon where you are, what you're doing in your career, where you're at, maybe you're brand new, maybe you're doing this for a little bit. That's a dimensional way of being motivated to study as well, is knowing that, hey, I want to pass this class. You're seeing yourself passing that class. You want to pass it because it's going to move you on to the next level. And again, guys, all three of these, logical, emotional, dimensional, all three, they all sort of tie in together, right? The key for me and what I try to tell people is to understand each one and how approaching your study time, your study prep, and knowing each one of these three, that each one can benefit you. All right. Each one of these can help you and benefit you as you approach your study sessions. Okay. And it could be something you're sitting down for half an hour today and you want to bang something out that's been troubling you, right? That's sort of the dimensional way. Okay. Or your test is coming up and you're lagging behind. You got to get in there and do some practice tests or do some studying. That's your logical way. Or maybe you're like, you know what? I had this patient and it kind of tripped me up a little bit. I want to do some studying on what I did, understanding why I treated the patient a certain way. That's sort of an emotional way. But all three can help you when you are preparing for your exams and preparing to move yourself forward in your EMS career. And again, it doesn't matter if you're brand new, you don't even have your EMT card yet, you can use all three of these. You will find yourself actually using all three. If you kind of pay attention when you're studying, you're going to start realizing, hey, I'm studying more on a logical level. I'm studying more on a dimensional level, or maybe I'm studying more on a emotional level. Okay. So guys, that's it for me. I really appreciate you guys joining me. Please do me a favor. Hit that like button. I really appreciate it if you do that. If you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to hit a subscribe button someplace on this page or a like button on this page. Guys, it helps me out so much and appreciate, and I understand, and I love the fact that you guys are joining me on these live sessions, engage with me a little bit. If you're shy, don't want to make a comment, don't want to hit a like button, that's cool. I know, I hear where you're coming from. If you have a question or a comment, want some more help, some guidance, go and hit me up. You can DM me, you can private message me. I'm here to help you to be a better EMS professional. And guys, listen, need some help passing exams, building knowledge base, moving that knowledge needle just a little bit, right? Go to emsformula.com and you will see more information there on how you can prepare for exams and develop your own little personal formula so that going forward your entire EMS career, you will be prepared to study and get ready for any exam, no matter what it is and where you are at in your career path and on that ladder. All right, guys, I'm ended there. As always, I hope you have a great day. Thanks again for joining me. Hit the like button. I really mean it, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And a couple of people in the chat room appreciate you going ahead and making some comments there as well. All right, guys, that's it for me. As always, I am Jim Hoffman from EMSSEO.com. Stay safe.